Previously on SCTT TV podcast, we explore the journey from the stage to the screen with actress Donna Winston and her latest film Raising Retribution. Now, in Season 2, Episode 2, we step behind the curtain of a bold new stage production shaking the foundations of power and perception. White Out, the dismantling of white supremacy. Join us as art meets activism and community becomes the stage.
What you doing?
What you mean, what am I doing? I'm listening to my favorite podcast.
What that is?
SCTT TV. So consciousness.
Welcome everyone. You've tuned into SCTT TV podcast, where culture, creativity, and truth collide. I'm your host, D-Michele, holding down with the visionary herself.
Yes, everybody, it's me, Akosua. I'm so happy to be here with you all tonight. I am the playwright, the director, and the creator of Judgement Nite Festival and the White Out, Dismantling of White Supremacy play. I wrote this. I wanted to peel back layers of what supremacy looks like and identity. Not as a distant system, but as something that is a part of our everyday lives and our everyday survival.
And the Judgement Nite Festival is the heart that brings it all together. Art, activism, and conversation. Now, tell our listeners how this connects.
So the festival is about ownership of our narratives. You know, we're telling a story about who we are, you know, and what we should be proud of, what trials and tribulations we come through. It is where community dialogue becomes the main act. And White Out is a part of that expression, a reckoning and a rebirth.
Joining us today are two awesome artists who breathe life into this production. Amanda Maria Paolello, who embodies Subject 1081, and Karima, our MC for the night and the spirit guide, Fat Gede.
Yeah.
This role was deep soul work for me. It confronts parts of yourself and of humanity that have been buried beneath shame, history, and survival. In embodying her, I've learned that storytelling is a sacred act, a way to free not just the character, but everyone watching. When one voice rises, it calls others to remember their own.
So Fat Gede, for me, is that ancestral spirit that loves order, but has a little mysterious trickery all wrapped up into one. Has a little playfulness, but also make sure that you understand that this is something that you need to know. And coming from our ancestors and getting that vibe, you will feel Fat Gede. It's about business.
Now, this isn't an easy story to tell. White supremacy, complicity, identity. How do you hold space for that kind of intensity?
It's about trust and intention. Before each scene, we discussed and held conversations about some pretty harsh topics. It's about standing in the fire, a reckoning with what it means to be safe, to be held by the illusion of innocence that whiteness can create. She's a woman wrestling with her privilege, with the inheritance of a comfort built on someone else's cost. She's learning how protection can be a prison, how being called white can be felt like being wrapped in cotton that mutes the sound of truth. Through her, I'm learning what it means to unlearn, to peel back the layers of conditioning that we've all been through, to face the ache of recognition that has shielded me, has also separated me. In this work, I hold space for unraveling the raw, uncomfortable, and honesty that arises. It's not about guilt. It's about responsibility. It's about seeing clearly and choosing differently. Whiteout isn't just performance, it's an invitation. It asks all of us into the space between what we've been told and what we now know to be true. To feel what's been hidden. To understand that healing asks something of each of us. Through Subject 1081, I'm reminded whiteness isn't an identity. It's a story we were taught to believe. And I stand here now, inviting others to help us rewrite it.
And the audience feels the truth, the emotions, and the spirituality, because it's all necessary.
That's exactly why Judgment Nite matters so much. And the festival is so important, and hopefully it could be an annual thing, honestly. We're not just performing, we're building bridges.
Now, we can't give away all the surprises, but let's just say you might see a familiar face at the festival.
Oh yes, D-Michele. She will be taking the stage. Well, should I say, taking the platform. Stepping into a special reenactment of Margaret Garner, one of our ancestors whose story still echoes today.
And it's an honor to step into her spirit. That moment is going to be powerful, and it's one you won't want to miss.
Now.
Yeah, and you already know Fat Gede will be in the building. So come ready for the truth and for transformation.
Big love and gratitude to our talented cast and crew. These are only 3 of our phenomenal cast. We will introduce you to the other cast members in this segment of the show. D-Michele, Amanda, Karima, thank y'all for walking this creative journey with me.
And to our listeners, thank you for tuning in to SCTT TV, the podcast. Art is not just entertainment, it's a revolution in motion.
Coming October 31st, the Judgement Nite Festival, a gathering of voices, visions, and vibrations, where art becomes activism and dialogue becomes liberation.
So meet us on Judgment Nite, all right? October 31st, come witness Whiteout, the dismantling of white supremacy. Until then, stay rooted, stay radiant, and keep your soul conscious and your what?
Vision clear.
Vision clear. Peace,
Peace and love.
and love.
Deep conversation. There's truth in the rhythm. Feel the elevation. Soul consciousness.